that 3 unrelated medical treatments meant to help women and improve people's lives have ended up ruining thousands of them is awful enough. But a review into the use of an epilepsy drug, a home pregnancy test and surgical mesh says that suffering has been made even worse by complaints being ignored for years. The head of the review said the stories she'd heard from patients were so harrowing that she would take them to her grave. The government did the only thing it could do now and apologised.
Exposed mesh may cause pain or discomfort to the patients during intercourse and death.
Death. These are the side effects of pelvic mesh Lee-Anne didn't see. Had she known the so-called quick fix for a prolapsed uterus would leave her in chronic daily pain, she would not have had it fitted.
I could tell that something wasn't right. Returned to the surgeon who'd implanted it. This couldn't possibly be to do with the mesh, and yet I could feel the mesh tape across me and it felt as if it was too tight. It's hard to drive a car, to climb stairs, to walk. You just feel that cutting pain all the time.
Lee-Anne is not alone. Today, a review into the treatment, as well as 2 different medications, concluded the suffering of tens of thousands of people was dismissed as women's problems and entirely avoidable. The government ordered a review into pelvic mesh implants used mainly for prolapses, but linked to internal damage and chronic pain. Primodos, a hormone pregnancy test used until the late 70s and linked to birth defects and miscarriages, and sodium valproate, an epilepsy drug which can cause abnormalities in babies and autism.
Some of those stories I will certainly take to my grave. Their experiences were harrowing. If this government and the healthcare system ignores our review, they will and should not be forgiven.
The report made a number of recommendations, including appointing a safety commissioner and payments to those who still need care.
I want to issue a full apology to those who've suffered and their families for the frustration, for the time that they've taken to get their voices heard.
My health is deteriorating every day.
Branwen is living with the consequences of sodium valproate after suffering numerous health issues. Her mother, who took the drug, finds it hard to believe the report will lead to any major changes.
My background experience is of being put down, not believed, belittled. How can I fully embrace the concept of vindication until there's action? How can we be vindicated?
The government insists it will learn lessons, but for Debbie and thousands like her, nothing can now change what ultimately ruined theirs and others' lives. Emily Morgan, News at 10.